Hello and welcome to another episode of Squirtified Engineering. I'm Spiritus, and if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all my different projects. This is the first Supra episode for 2022. So I started slow doing some small things on the BMW, but today I thought that I would continue with the Supra. So I brought with me the 3D printed parts to use for finding the center points or center lines in the different bushing holes in the spindles or hubs, or what do you call them. But I might also prepare them a bit more for sandblasting. So let's see what I can manage to do today. Here we have some of the plastic pieces that I printed. These are incorrect. Perhaps I print because they go in too easily. I need to have another look at the measurements that I took. And then I need to have another look at these. But the idea is that, yeah, it disappears in. And then we take one of these studs, 6mm, coming in from above. And then one of these on top of that 6mm hole. So it will be like this. So that means that I will have the center point of the hole. And I've taken account for the tapered holes as well. So I think I will be moving on to sandblasting. And I will keep the bearing inside until I'm finished, but I will put something in the hole to protect it a little bit. The tapered ones seems to be working better, so those might be good. All they need to do is center the hole for the small pin so that I can have the hat on top. So yeah, it's only the ones for the brake caliper mounts that are a bit off. And this is supposed to be M8 with a 6mm stud, but yeah, it's only a texture, so not good. One of the spindles are now ready for sandblasting. So I took a snooze box, wrapped it in a towel and pressed it in. Oh, it didn't work. The rust on the hub is hard, but it's getting there. I also did a bit on the brake shields. A little bit easier, but still hard. I think it's too much moisture in the blasting media. But I will continue another day. So I'm back at home, and I think it's a pretty good start for being the new year, and the first Supra episode for this year. The rust on the hub is quite hard, so before I left I actually put on some rust remover. It will dry out before I get back, so it won't really damage anything, but perhaps it can sort of scratch a bit on the surface of the rust that's remaining. I also used a bench grinder with a wire wheel. It's a bit hard to reach everywhere on the hub with it, but at least the edges can be reached, so that will at least cut down a little bit of the sandblasting time, sorry. So I guess you have to use whatever tricks you can come up with. So and you also saw the plastic pieces for centering the holes. And talking about holes, you saw me using the lid for a snooze box to cover one end of the wheel bearing. I used some grease to make it stick. On the other end I used a complete box and wrapped it in a rag and taped it, and then I could push it in. As long as I don't pull on it, it will remain in the hole. Perhaps I should 3D print a plug instead. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.